Good afternoon. Lovely warm day today. I was in Dundalk earlier, and I was in St. Patrick's Church, a church that was established in the 1840s. A beautiful church with lovely stained glass windows, and there was big stained glass windows behind the altar, showing all the saints and from St. Albert Plunkett and St. Patrick and St. Bridget and a whole heap of others. Beautiful. And then there's all stained glass windows throughout the church showing saints and, oh goodness, a lot to see in the church. And I noticed there were 6 confession boxes. So years ago, and when my time, and when it was about 30, churches were packed, and confessions were packed on a Saturday afternoon, a Saturday evening, hundreds, and the churches were full. You had to be there in time, or you might have to stand, even in a big church like St. Patrick's. I was in it there today, and I lit a couple of candles for those that have gone before at the Sacred Heart, where the Sacred Heart statue is. And I noticed there was a priest there, Father Coyne, buried there at that part. And then a parish priest, Father Kiernan, in the 1840s. He became the Archbishop of Armagh, and he used St. Patrick's as the parish church for the Archbishops of Armagh. And it was that way for years with all the other Archbishops of Armagh. But Archbishop Eamon Martin changed that to that it could have a parish priest, not an administrator, there some years back. So there's a parish priest there now. So there's a good history attached to it. And the architect that designed the church was a fellow called McCarthy, who was a pupil of Pugin, who was a great architect for designing churches. And he has 2 of them down in Wexford, one in Barntown. I think it's St. Mary's. It's the St. Alphonsus or St. Athanasius, an early pope that was, I think, martyred, and named after him. And then there's another one in Tagoat, and it's another Pugin church, but Mass only celebrate there on the Sunday, and then it's closed because the parish priest that looks after that is in Arklow. So he's those 2 churches to look after. And the one in Tagoat needs a bit of TLC. It needs to be done up. There's no parish priest there. There's a parish priest, lovely house that the former parish priest might have been living in when there was probably a couple of curates. This is why the 6 confession boxes in St. Patrick's. There was all these parish priests and curates, or administrators as they were for years, and curates. There would have been plenty because there's a big residence to the side. So beautiful church, beautiful. But when I was in it, I don't think anybody else was in it, which I was surprised because today is Friday and I would have expected people to be in because the town was very busy, Dundalk. And then I think they look after St. Nicholas, which is in Nicholas Street near the town. I passed it there this morning. I was going to park and try and go in. But you couldn't park. There was everywhere. There was cars parked, and I don't know, they weren't in shopping, surely. I don't know what they were at. But it's a pity that, they wouldn't be going into the church, because you can go to the church and see there's only one there, maybe 1 or 2 older folk like myself. You won't see too many young ones in it. God help them, whatever's wrong with them. So I just referring to that, and at a visit to St. Patrick's, which I used to get Mass there, but years back, and sometimes you wouldn't notice these things or take account of them. But now that I'm kind of retired, I'm on my own, so therefore I have time to sort of delve into these things and inquire into them and look up a little bit of history. And so the Archbishop is interned on where our Blessed Lady is on the right hand side. Like these would have been side altars. And I remember years ago, priests that were visiting often said mass at side altars, so you could get mass even when maybe the other mass was finished, or you one reason or another you might have got it. Well, you would get it. But there was priests often saying mass on side altars. So you don't get too many of them. Priests now have to look after quite a few churches. So there you are, and I'll be reporting some events that I'll be at as I'm in just near Dundalk. I'm going to a conference tomorrow. I'll be reporting on it and what I found. I'm hoping to try to introduce to those people that are from the United States taking part to pass on some information about the Christian TV Ireland project, and hope that they might be able to be in a position to pass on to others donations, because 30 million 30 million people in the US claim Irish descent. I'm proud of it, thank God. So with that, I'll finish, and name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit, amen. So it's an interesting day, and I'll be reporting more about my experiences probably tomorrow or Sunday. I mightn't have time tomorrow, but I will, hopefully. Thanks. God bless. Bye.